Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to sit down and declutter all of my powder. Yes, I was meaning to do this for a while now and I figured, you know what, I'm going to film it. So I'm going to start off with powders that I have in a compact, and then I'm going to move on to powders in a tub or other. And this is going to be a long video, so strap in. Grab your coffee if you're looking at it in the morning, evening, grab your dinner, whatever. All right, so let's start. So let's start out with the Gucci powder. I spoke about this, and this was in products I regretted buying. And I have this in the shade what? This is in shade 10. I'm not going to swatch all of it. I'm not going to go into detail about all of it because I'll be here forever. But this powder didn't really do it for me. A lot of people told me they use it with like they'll just use concealer, they'll go all over and they'll set it. And most of the people in my comments liked this powder, so I'm gonna give it another try. I haven't used it since, but I'm definitely gonna give it another try. Okay, my Dior powder. This is the Backstage. This is in 04. I use this as a more of a finishing powder and not a setting powder. This is very nice. I got this because of Vicky Gia. She had I don't mean to flip you guys off. This is what it looks like. To me, it's not a setting powder because it's very like thin, very light coverage. You won't really get a lot of coverage, so you can just like use it to finish and pull all of your makeup together. All right, next powder is this Nars. This is the, what is this? Okay, the Nars Reflecting Setting Powder. I have this in Sunstone. I got this powder and I wasn't feeling this powder at all. I don't know. I think this is also, at least in my opinion, you guys can correct me if you own this powder. To me, this is more of a finishing powder, maybe just to blot, because you don't get a lot of coverage. I mean, you can see that my finger is going to be doing acrobatics today, but like when I put it on, it doesn't really like set my makeup the way I want it. I don't know, but maybe this I can give this another chance. And I'm just picking them up just how they land in my the little drawers that I took out. All right, so I have this powder from the Lip Bar. This is called Brown Sugar Babe. I got this when I purchased their foundation and their tinted moisturizer. This is what it looks like. The color reminds me a little bit of my MAC, the Extra Dimension powder. Is it Extra Dimension? You know the powder I'm talking about. I don't really have, it has a beautiful golden color in my opinion. I can't really make a decision on this powder because I haven't really used it. That's the thing. I think I've used it like one time. I put it down. I never picked it up again. I think the packaging is very pretty. Has this nice like peekaboo. So this I'm definitely going to keep, and I'll work with it. All right. Next powder, my ColourPop. Sitting in the drawer. This is the No Filter powder. I have it in the shade Dark. I've had this for so long, I don't remember the reason. I can't even get it open. I don't remember the reason I don't use it. This is what it looks like. Has a nice golden color as well. I said I'm not going to swatch everything, and I'm swatching everything. This is the color on my finger. It's I don't know. I don't think I'm keeping this. It's like, why do I even have it? It's a no for me. My next powder is this was one of my favorite powders, my Laura Mercier powder. This is the sheer, it's like a sheer powder. I have it in shade 5. If you guys own this powder, you know how beautiful this is. This is also like a finishing powder. Super pretty on. It gives you like an airbrush finish when you put it on your skin. This is what it looks like. Has a nice pretty golden undertone. Let's swatch it here. This is what it looks like. This I will keep. I don't reach for, I don't know, I probably didn't use this like over a year, but I think I'm a makeup hoarder as well. Then I have my Lancome powder, and this is the dual finish powder. I have it in, what is this? In 460 Suede W. This is what it looks like. I remember loving this. It has a nice, beautiful golden yellow color. This is what the shade looks like. Super pretty. See that? Has a nice, pretty shade. So I'm gonna keep this. So far I've decluttered one. All right. Next powder is my Kevin O'Quad. This is the loose gossamer powder. I used to be obsessed with this powder. Listen, what the humidity is doing to my hair, it's disrespectful. It's just like a big, thick bush. And now that my bangs have grown out, it's just sticking out from the rest of my hair. All right, so this is the loose gossamer powder. This powder was super expensive. They changed the packaging. I hated that they changed the packaging, and to me, you got less. This was a powder I used to love under my eye as well. And this is what this is the exact amount you get, and I think this was like 90-something bucks. But it has a nice, beautiful golden color. I liked the way it looked under eye. I'm going to keep that. Okay, my Pat McGrath powder. I think I have like 3 of these, or well, I don't know. This is in the shade medium. You guys know about this powder. I haven't used it in a while, but yeah, I think I had dark and then I got medium. This turned out to be like super light, so it just sort of like languished. So this is, I'm not gonna keep it, it's too light. And then I have the other one, and this is the new one she came out with in the yellow shade, and I got excited when I saw this. I figured, oh, this would be nice. This is what it looks like, but to me it's not so much yellow. To me it's like super pale. See, this is what it looks like. It's super pale. It doesn't really, I thought it would have more yellow, even as yellow as the Sacha Buttercup or maybe the Laura Mercier's. So this has just been sitting, but it's Pat McGrath. I'm already gonna declutter that one. I'm gonna keep that one. Then I have my MAC. This is the, what is this? The Next to Nothing powder. And I remember seeing, I got this powder because I was looking at Makeup Cheryl's video here on YouTube. This is Dark Deep. I think I ended up buying 3 of these powders, if I'm not mistaken, and they're supposed to be, like it says, next to nothing. It's supposed to just, but for some reason I think I ended up buying like 3 because I was trying to find the right color. I never got the color I wanted, especially from MAC. I thought one of them would have been like a golden shade. This one has like a pinkish peach shade, and I had to turn up my ring light today because it's getting ready to be expecting like a thunderstorm here, and so there's no light coming from outside. So I hope I'm not washing out a lot of the stuff. But anyway, yeah. So this has like a pinkish peach shade that kind of like threw me off. So but the texture feels like super nice. Like, oh, I really have to stop swatching. So it has like this sort of peachish kind of shade that I was like, maybe I can put it under eye. This is what I was thinking, but I never did. So I don't think I'm going to keep that. And this is the other one I got. And this is in the shade, girl, the glass is gonna be coming out today. Deep Dark. Wasn't that one in Deep Dark? What am I doing? Wait a minute. Oh, Dark Deep and Deep Dark. I guess there's a difference. I need a lot of licks. And this one was so neutral and almost looked kind of gray, as you can see clearly here. So I was like, no, I'm not going to be bothered with that. So those 2 I'm definitely going to get rid of. And then I have the 3rd one in dark. Yes, I got 3. Instead of exchanging them, bringing them back to try to find my shade, I kept buying these powders, trying to find my right shade, trying to find that golden shade. I think I was purchasing online. This one is like around the best as far as having a little golden undertone, but as you can see, it's light. Maybe I can put it under my eye, but because it's like a next to nothing powder, I like my under eye to be more, I like my under eye to have coverage, like a powder with more coverage, so I never used it under eye. But you know what, I'll get rid of those two and I'll keep this one, because this one I think is a little bit more promising. I can give this, and it feels like it's like if you own this powder, the next to nothing powder, it feels like cream. When you swatch it, the texture is beautiful. So I'm gonna get rid of those two and I'm going to keep this one. All right, so next powder, I have my Cover FX powder, and this is in the shade Deep. And I'm not sure what the reason, why I don't use this powder. Comes with a powder puff. Looks a little salmony, sort of pinkish in the pan. Maybe that's the reason I don't use it. I don't know why or when or where I purchased this powder. I just know I have it and I don't reach for it, so I am not going to keep this. I don't see the reason I should keep this. Next powder, Mr. Tom Ford, and this is the translucent finishing powder, and I have it in 04 Sable. I think I used this powder once. I never reached for it again, and the reason, it's because of this very neutral sort of undertone. As you guys know, I don't like neutral powders. This is what it looks like. I need to stop swatching. So this is what it looks like. For some reason my camera is not focusing properly today. I'm not sure what's going on with it. Anyway, yeah, this has like a peaches sort of shade that I don't love too much, so I'm gonna hang on to it, give it a little try, continue to use it because it's Tom. I'm supposed to be decluttering and I can't, I'm not letting go. All right, next powder in a compact is this Kosas powder. This was in my regrets. This is the Cloud Set powder in the shade Softly. A lot of people in the comments told me to get, I don't remember the other shade, but this did not do it for me. Like I said, I put it on my skin. I know it's more of a finishing powder. It's supposed to be very lightweight. I didn't really see it on my skin. I just didn't like the way it sat on my skin, and so this I'm not going to keep. Another Pat McGrath powder, oh my god, and this is in the deep shade. This I'm gonna keep because this was the original shade that I bought for under eye. This is the shade that looked best under eye. I'm definitely going to keep that. I have my NYX powder, the No Filter powder in the, I think why I don't use this is in Golden. Yeah, this is in Golden, and I think the reason I don't reach for this as much, I wanted the shade that was darker than this, and for some reason I could never find it at Ulta. I couldn't even find it on the NYX website. As I remember, this is what it looks like to me. This is a dupe for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. That's why I wanted it, but I wanted it a little darker, but it has a nice yellow undertone that I like. I'm going to keep this, and I'm going to try to start wearing it. Then I have my Sephora powder. This is, what shade do I have this in? I think I have this in shade 50 or something like this. This is also a dupe, in my opinion, for the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. That's why I own this. This also has, and I used to use this quite a bit, as you can see. This got a lot of use. Nice golden undertone as well. Reminded me so much of the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. So I'm going to keep this. I have to start reaching for these powders again. Then I have my Makeup Forever Pro Finish powder. I have it in the shade, the glasses has to come out, 174. I am not sure why I do not reach for this powder. Let me open it and see. I don't know why I don't reach for this powder. It has a nice golden undertone. I think I remember it being very pretty on my skin. I hope my camera's focusing, because I don't know if my automatic focus is on. I have to double check that. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it. I haven't decluttered anything. Then I have my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This is almost finished. and I have it in dark. This used to be the powder I used every day. As you can see, it's on pan, and you would not believe the stupid reason, well, it's kind of a silly reason, why I didn't really like repurchase this powder or anything, because they changed the packaging, and they changed the packaging, you know, you can see through this plastic. They changed it to where it looked not like this, but it was covered. You can't see, and so I hated that packaging so much. I was like, I'm not buying it anymore. So I'm holding on to this, and I'm gonna keep this packaging for posterity, because no, I was so mad. Then I have my 2 Charlotte Tilbury powders. I'm gonna keep these, obviously. I haven't used them in a long time though. I remember last summer or last year I was using them quite a bit. As you can see, this is 04. I've hit pan. I was obsessed with it for a period of time. I need to start using them again. And this is 310. This one already hit pan as well, because I used to use this for under eye nonstop. I'm gonna start using these powders again. They are fantastic. All right. So far I decluttered like 3, right? So that is the powders in a compact. I'm gonna come back with my powders in a tub or a jar. All right, so I'm back with my loose powders. All right, my Fenty powders, keeping. Brand new jar in hazelnut. This is in the shade honey. Under eye, this for all over. That's a no-brainer. I didn't realize though I had a 3rd Fenty powder. Listen, if you don't like seeing, like, especially like makeup and stuff in excess, don't watch this video, because no negative comments. I have a problem. We all know I have a problem. This is in the shade cashew. Why do I own cashew? I don't know. Have I ever used cashew? I probably did. It's very beige. Maybe that's why I don't really reach for it. Maybe I can start putting it under eye, because I don't think I want to get rid of a nearly full Fenty powder. So you know what? That can stay. All right, so I have my Lancome Absolute powder. This is in the shade, oh man, what shade is this in? Glass is coming out. This is in Almond. I really love this for under eye. This is so pretty. It has like a very, very tiny flecks of shimmer that you don't really see. You have to really look to see it. Keeping that. Doing the most. My MAC powders. These loose powders, these are the, you know what? I have my magnifying glass here. Let's put it to use. For whoever had suggested that I get this magnifying glass, girl, yes. This is the, I still can't see what it is. These are the what? What powders? Oh, they are the mineralized. Oh, they're mineralized, like they're like mineralized foundations, but I used to use them as powders. I have it in the shade dark and medium dark. I don't think I'm gonna keep these. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep these. I don't think I'm gonna be reaching for these again. This is what this one looks like. I used to use it all over, sort of like a palish, sort of golden, sort of yellow. It's not a bad shade, but, and this one in dark. Let's see what this one looks like. Oh, this one looks really pretty. I'm gonna keep this one because it has so much yellow. All right, so I'm gonna keep this and I'm gonna use it to set, you know, set and see how it looks. So I'm keeping one of those two. Then I have, what is this? This is another Lancome. Why do I have this? I do not even remember what this powder is. This is the translucent silky loose powder, and I have it in the shade 300. Listen, and I only recognize it's, I don't see Lancome written, but I recognize it's Lancome because of the little flower. I don't know why I had this powder. What was I using it for? The color doesn't look bad, right? But I don't use this. I don't think I would ever reach for this again. So why do I have this? I don't know. Then I have this big old powder from Patrick Star from MAC. This container is so bulky. I think I had loved the packaging. I hope this was around Christmas, because why else would I want this big, cumbersome packaging? Oh, this was sort of like a very pink salmon-y color. I don't think I'm ever gonna use this. I used this a couple times, wasn't really that impressed by it. So this is a no, that's gonna be going. Do not need to be using that. I have my Nars Macao powders. This is in 03 and this is probably in 04. And these are her, what are these called? I know they have. They have a name. This is the Evolution powders. I think these are really nice. They're mattifying. So if you're an oily girl and you like a mattifying powder, I would recommend almost everything from the Nars Macao. Beautiful powders. I'm gonna keep these powders. The Givenchy powder, this was in my regrets. I'm not gonna keep this. A lot of people in my comments were saying they got this shade, I think, before this, because I know I'm not gonna use this. This pinkish looking, I don't know, maybe I should have gotten that shade. I have so much powders and I'm trying my best not to buy too much. I'm not gonna no buy, but I'm on a slow buy. You know, only if I'm, you know, it's like something that really grabs me. Definitely gonna get rid of that. Don't see, I'm not gonna use that. My Sacha Buttercup powder, I don't reach for it anymore, but there's something so sentimental about this for me when I really got into because you should have seen I was doing my makeup, who knows, 5-6 years ago. Then I started watching a lot of videos and a lot of people were using this under eye. I think this is black owned. I think they're in Trinidad. I'm not sure, somewhere. So it's like, this is sentimental for me. I'm gonna keep this, but I don't really reach for it. Then I have my Laura Mercier. This is the medium deep translucent powder for all over. I don't use this because I always use my Fenty powder. Oh, nice pretty undertone. I'm gonna keep this. It's Laura Mercier. The tub is almost full. Then I have all of my Huda Beauty powders. One of the reasons I don't reach for any of these powders is because, what happened to the darker one? I thought I had a darker shade. The smell. So this I have, what is this? This is Blondie. I probably got this for under eye because this looks super light. And Kunafa. Kunafa can be for under eye too, but that looks super light as well. Maybe I give the darker shade to my sister. Maybe I sent it for my sister. Yeah, I can probably keep Kunafa, right? Kunafa for under eye, but that Blondie, why do I have Blondie? So Blondie's gonna be decluttered. And then I have my Anastasia powders. These are the loose setting powders. I have golden orange, definitely keeping golden orange. Like if I wear a light foundation, I like to put it on my chin. I think it's a great color corrector. I wish the tub wasn't this huge. Look how huge this tub is, right? But look at the color. It's like a rich, amazing looking orange color. If you're of a deeper skin tone, this would look amazing on you. I use it to color correct, especially if I wear a foundation that's too light. My chin tends to look like super gray. And then I have it in the shade Deep Peach. For some reason I thought this was golden. Let's see, why don't I use Deep Peach? Oh, Deep Peach is super pretty. Deep Peach can probably be for my under eye. It has a nice yellow, right? I'll keep both of these. And I'm gonna try my best. It's so hard to reach, to get to these powders because it's too much powder. Then I have, oh, my Fit Me powders. I do not reach for these Fit Me powders at all. I don't think I'm gonna keep these powders. These are they look very similar to the Huda powders, right? So I have shade, what is this? 35 and 35 and 30. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep these because it has to be a reason it's just sitting here. Yeah, this is just like the Huda. No, I'm decluttering. Whoops. I'm decluttering both of those. I'm not gonna keep those. Then I have this, oh, this Ben Nye powder in the shade Topaz. Yeah. We all know about the Ben Nye powder. Everybody used to be running after the Ben Nye banana powder because of Kim K. Yeah. This is in the shade, oh, I'm looking for, the shade is right. This is in the shade Topaz. I remember loving this for under eye, right? I think that's how I used it, under eye. Let's see. Huh, this has a very rich sort of pumpkinish sort of color. I don't remember it even looking like this, but look at the shade of this. It's like a pumpkinish yellow color, right? I don't know. Where's my tissue? I don't know if I'm going to, I don't think I'm going to keep this. I don't really reach for it at all. So I don't want to hold on to anything I know deep down inside I'm not going to reach for. Then I have, this is another MAC powder. I'm trying to even remember what this is. The Studio Fix Perfecting Powder. I have it in the shade dark. I think I had seen somebody use this and I bought it, but I didn't like the undertone. I think the undertone was too sort of grayish. No, I was wrong. This is not gray at all. So I'm not sure why I never really reach for this. So I'm gonna get rid of that because obviously I don't need it. This powder from the Beauty Bakery. I have this is the baking flour. I have it in plantain, caramel. This looks light for caramel, right? Oh yes, this looks super yellow. This reminds me of the Sacha Buttercup, so I already have that. I barely reach for it. I'm gonna definitely get rid of that. I don't, definitely don't need that. These ColourPop powders. ColourPop powders, I have it in the shade. So this probably was for all over. Medium deep. And this is in the shade Banana. I think I remember using Banana and my hair, the humidity is a puff. I think I remembered liking Banana. Did I? I don't even remember. I think I got this for review and it just sat there. This is also very similar to the Sacha Buttercup. Another pale yellow shade. I don't need this. This will go. Clear up my... Then I have... This one is in medium deep. What does this look like? Was this at least a little golden? Ooh, this is super dark. So, no, this is not for all over. I'm not going to use that. What on earth is this? Oh, I think I got this in my BoxyCharm. I think this is the... No, what is this? I don't know. I don't even know the brand, but I'm recognizing this though, the logo. This is Everyday Vacay. Ciate Everyday Vacay. I must have gotten this in my BoxyCharm because I don't think I would ever buy a powder like this. Maybe this was in my BoxyCharm. Why is it sitting in here? This has to go. We'll be getting rid of that for sure. Okay, then I have my milk powder. I do not like this powder. Don't even have to talk about it and get rid of it. I don't know why I still have it sitting in my drawer. I have a problem. Okay, then I have my By Terry powder that I don't reach for. Why is that? The hyaluronic powder, 500 medium dark. Why don't I reach for this powder? Hyaluronic acid in it? Come on. What am I doing? Why don't I reach for it? Let me look at the color. Maybe it's the color. Oh no. Nice golden color. Okay. These are all reminders. I need to put them on my vanity. I will be using this. Looks very nice. My Kevyn Aucoin powder. I have a very sentimental attachment to this too. So this is it in the tub. I showed you guys in the compact. This was the original package and I was obsessed with this. This is the same Kevyn Aucoin, you know, the loose gossamer powder in Radiant Diaphanous. That's the name of it. I just remembered it. Nice yellow shade. I can still use this for under eye. Smells fine. I've had this for a long time. And I used to get this old packaging off of Haute Look. So I will keep that. What is this? Oh, my Laura Mercier, and this is the Secret Brightening Powder in shade 2. Of course, I'm keeping this. I was obsessed with this for a while, and I don't know, I switched back to Fenty. This is a great powder if you haven't tried the Secret Under Eye Powder, Brightening Powder. Try it. Beautiful color, looks amazing on the under eye. Oh, I can't keep everything in my vanity. Then, the Chanel powder. Girl, Chanel powder in 40 translucent. I think I wish this was more yellow, that's why I don't reach for it. Yeah, this is a super pale color, but this can be used under eye, I'm sure. Yeah, because if I can use the Lancome under eye, I can use this under eye. So I will be keeping that. Then I have my Tatcha powder, the silk powder. I use, this is for me with my skin tone, I have to use a little bit under eye over top of some powder that I'm wearing. I'm going to keep that. What is this? Oh, this is a Jaclyn Hill powder. This is more of like a highlighting powder, so I'm going to keep this. This really should not have been in because I have a lot of like highlighting powders. I didn't bring those out. Oh, my Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know, it's like I had her all over. I wanted something for under eye because I loved the magic powder. I loved it so much, and I got this one and it was just too light. This is not for me. This is like for my niece. Look at that. Where was I? Girl, we don't have to talk about this anymore. This is gonna be decluttered. Okay, that's gonna be decluttered. Then I have my Patrick Star One Size powder. I like this. I'm gonna keep it. I was using it a lot for a while. It's pretty much a full tub. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like the packaging. I remember nice golden color. I'm gonna keep this. I can start reaching for this again, but I'm definitely gonna set my face with that by Terry powder. Maybe the next time I do my makeup, because I don't understand why I wasn't using that. Why do I have another Laura Mercier powder? What is this? This is, why do I have this? Okay, this is like a highlighting powder. This is in warm bronze. This should not be out. I'm not counting my highlighting powders. All right, moving on. Another Charlotte Tilbury magic powder. This is the one for all over. This is perfect. I love this. This is in the shade, I don't know. This is for under eye and face. This is 3 dark or something like that. This is a very pretty powder. This video is going to be super long. Beautiful golden color. I will be keeping. I'm not sure why I don't reach for it. I think because I just got obsessed with just using my Fenty powders. And that's the thing with me. I start using something. Why did I wear black? Everything's falling on me. I started using something and it's like I just go away from everything else I was using. Now my 2 Pat McGrath powders, for me, these were too drying. I got this one for under eye and this one for all over. This was way too red. This is in the shade Deep 4. Sorry. I felt that this was way too red for me. Look, see? Like, this was a lot. So it just looked really extra red on my skin when I put it on. So I will declutter that. This one I may keep although it was dry. This is in the shade medium 3 because I do like the bright yellow under eye, and you guys know I like undertone. You guys know I like a bright under eye. Pretty sure a lot of you guys own this, so I will give this another try and maybe use like eye cream and stuff before I put it on. This can't be another Laura Mercier. What am I doing with all these? Wow, I have a lot of Laura Mercier powder. This has to be a translucent, like some kind of, yeah, this is strength. This is the, yeah, this is the glow. This should not be in here, but okay. It's there. Then I have this Nars powder. What is this? Oh, yeah. This is the Sunstone. Oh. This is the loose powder to the Sunstone in the compact. I wasn't sure about it, but I went and I got the loose powder. Like, maybe I got the loose powder because I think I can touch up with it. I don't think I'm gonna use this. I mean, I'm gonna try to use the one in the compact, but to use the loose powder, no, I do not need that. What was I thinking? Another Nars powder, wow, because I'm not doing enough. I had to get another one. What is this? I don't know where my tissue is. that I was using. So this is the hell is this? This is in Heat. So this is the soft something powder in the shade Heat. Don't even remember having this powder. Oh, I don't like the shade. This is like a beige color. This will be decluttered. Look how much room I'm clearing up, getting rid of powders I'm not using. All right, then there is this Becca. I have a Becca powder. The Becca Hydra Mist. Oh, I got this in my Boxy Charm and I used it one time and I liked it to feel very cooling. But then after a while, the way it sat on my skin just did not look right. But I only used it one time. Maybe I can keep it and try it again to see if I like it. I really don't need to keep it to try it again. But I remember, yeah, now the color is not too bad, but I remember it felt very cooling. I don't know how it will feel now because I've had it for a while, but I'm going to, okay, this is going to go in the if pile along with like the Gucci powder. And of course, my La Mer powder. This is way too light for me. If I ever use this powder, which is rare, if I'm gonna be honest, I mix it in with another powder. I used it the other day on a friend of mine. I did her makeup. She's of a lighter skin tone. Oh my God, her face looked so flawless after. I was like, damn, if they made this darker. But I'm gonna keep this because I remember getting this at a CCO years ago. It has like a beige color. This probably would be nice for my under eye by itself. I'm gonna try it by itself, which I haven't done. I mix it in with other powders, but I'm definitely going to keep that. What is this? Oh, and I have a backup that I never use of this too. This is my Natasha Denona. I used to be obsessed with this, setting my under eye with it, right? This is her, excuse this magnifying glass, Invisible Face Powder. I had it in the shade 02 medium dark. I used to love this under my eye. It used to give me a nice bright effect. They're super pretty. I'm gonna keep this, and I have a backup of this because I thought I would be using it and I probably discovered something else. Another Laura Mercier powder. Wow, what is this one? Oh, this is one, I got this because it's in the special packaging. This is the regular translucent powder in medium deep. And yes, I got it because I wanted this limited edition packaging. I mean, it's absolutely stunning. I was supposed to be keeping it out of my vanity and I don't. It just sits here, but of course I'm gonna keep it. Then, oh, I'm coming down to the end. I think I only have one more. I have this little powder from Beauty Bakery that I ordered when I ordered their foundation. I don't really reach for that foundation. This is the setting powder. Their packaging is extremely cute. I don't remember what shade this is in. I think I used it a couple of, no, or is this a sample? I don't know what this is, but I got this. I don't reach for it. I can get rid of it. I don't think I will be using it. And whew, that's it, guys, for my powders. And the rest of my powders are all have some type of illumination in it. I hope this video was not too long, but I think I decluttered at least 13 or 14. I think I counted from mixing with this, and or maybe like 12. But anyway, guys, I don't want to hold you guys up. I think this is probably one of my longest videos I've ever done. So I want to thank you so much for watching this video. And let me know what else you guys, if you like decluttering videos, and what else you guys want me to declutter, because I have too much of almost everything. So if you want me to declutter any other foundation, any other makeup products, just let me know in the comments. All right, thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, guys.